You sure do like to share your opinions, talking big like somebody's listening. Nobody's listening.
Max! Oh!
Hit the ignition. Now you listen. Hop up in the window. Smaller and smaller you fade down. Hop up in the window.
Hello, it's your boy Davidoff. Welcome back to Movie Monday. So I was going to watch Hobbit this week, the first Hobbit, because there's Lord of the Rings movie coming out in December. It's animated, and pretty sure it's a prequel from hundreds of years before the events of the main trilogy. But I was going to watch the 3 Hobbit movies and the 3 Lord of the Rings movies as like a build up to it. I'll start that next week. We got time. For now, I've got one that I've planned since Furiosa came out. I enjoyed Furiosa. I was a bit when it didn't do well at the box office, I was a bit surprised because it was generally well received, and I feel it was a good film. And I think a lot of people agreed. A lot of Mad Max fans agreed that it was a good film. But yeah, I enjoyed Furiosa. I thought it was great, and Chris Hemsworth, I think he had some of his best work ever as the villain. That was an incredible character from him, and Anya Taylor-Joy obviously smashed it as Furiosa. And I thought I'd watch this again because Furiosa obviously is a prequel to Mad Max Fury Road. The events of this happened after the events of Furiosa, of course. So I just want to recap her story basically, because I've seen Furiosa now, I've seen kind of the origin story. Now I want to see this and how it ties into this and how it fits all together. And I kind of forgot like the ending of this movie, so I don't know like where Furiosa ends up in the end of this film. I can't remember. But hopefully, based on the Furiosa movie, hopefully she ends up in paradise, like she wanted at first. And I also want to trying to like listen and see whether there's any references to Dementus. And there's the references to some set places that were in Furiosa, of course. But I'm just trying to see like the effects of Dementus and whether he was actually mentioned in the film. So yeah, I'm also watching for that. But I just thought after watching Furiosa, this was a good movie to watch afterwards. And I've just left it too long. Too many months. It's been too many months. I've left it way too long, but I'm doing it now. But yeah, I'm not going to say much probably, but I'll let you know my review, not my review, but my thoughts and my rating. But I do like this movie quite a lot, and I love Tom Hardy, he's my favourite actor, so yeah, I'm mainly watching it because I watched Furiosa, and I'm just trying to remember this film that I watched years ago, and I'm just thinking about like how it ties in and does it fit in together, and is anything referenced from that film from Furiosa. Also, I'm half an hour in. I was just into watching the film, and I forgot I was recording a video for it. But yeah, I'm after the chase scene. So when the guy says, "Oh, what a day! What a lovely day!" I'm about 2 minutes after that scene. The green place. I called it Paradise earlier. I meant, yeah, I forgot the name of the place, so I called it Paradise. The green place. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. I remember, like, obviously, Furiosa was trying to escape with some of those brides that they had captured. She was trying to help him escape. Obviously, those brides were also in Furiosa. And I remember that plot line from watching this. I only watched this like 2 or 3 times, I think. Once in the cinema and only twice since then. I think I did a video on this as well previously. So one of the other times I asked you for a video too. But I do remember like Charlize Theron trying to protect these brides, trying to help him escape. I completely forgot who those women were. I just remember Charlize Theron. But now I'm just looking at them and I recognize some faces, but mainly 2. Zoe Kravitz. Obviously she's Catwoman now, she's been in a lot of other things, and Rosie Huntington-Whiteley, she was in Transformers 3. She was the one that replaced Megan Fox, because Megan Fox fell out with Michael Bay. I just went on IMDb and I went on Google, like, that was her first film, Transformers 3, I didn't know that. She was a model before that. That was her first actual film. I was just like, I literally just found out now. So she was still early in acting phase in this film as well. So yeah, I'm past the bit where Mad Max fights all the women, and now they make a deal to go in the truck together. But yeah, I was just like, oh, I don't remember Zoe Kravitz and Rosie being in this film. Now I remember. Now I remember. And the other girls, I recognize faces, but I don't really know them that much. But the two in particular I recognized. I'm just like, I'm surprised I forgot. Then again, I guess they, at least not from my perspective, they weren't really big names back then when this came out. So maybe that's why I don't remember. That could just be it. Because obviously I remember Charlize Theron. And I would, because Furiosa's one of the main characters. I'm really liking how certain things just fit in perfectly through my memories of watching Furiosa. Like What Happened to Your Mother. Like she gets back to the people that she was taken from, and they were like, what happened to your mother? And she was like, because they never found out for many years, I guess. They never knew. And she told them she died on the third day. And obviously in the film it's just a quote, she died on the third day. But in 2024, when Furiosa released, there is now the context to that. What happened to her? How did she die? What happened in those 3 days? That's all covered in Furiosa. And that's why I'm watching this. So it all connects really well. And I knew this was perfect to watch straight after that. I should have watched it the Monday after, to be honest. Not now. I watch it before Monday though. So today's Sunday. And the movie is now over. I enjoyed that. I mean, I enjoy this every time I see it. But I feel like Furiosa makes it better. Just because like it does center on Furiosa's story. Mad Max Fury Road does that already. You see Mad Max, but in terms of the storyline, it's mainly centered around Furiosa and what she's trying to do. So I like how the movie Furiosa gives more context to it, and gives more context to how she became who she is and why she is who she is. And now we have that prequel. Watching this is even better. And Charlize Theron's Furiosa character is even better because of it, I feel. There's two actresses who played this character really well. Anya Taylor-Joy and Charlize Theron. They both smashed it. Did an incredible job playing this character, and I like the arc. I like how like even though she doesn't make it to the green place, at the very least she gets something great out of it at the end. She gets something better, arguably, and I just really love how that arc closes, and how her and Max kind of made a friendship, but they are two different people. So at the end, obviously, they don't end up they end up as friends and end up people that respect for each other, but they part ways, they go their separate ways. But yeah, a really enjoyable film, and I really like the context that Furiosa adds to this. So yeah, this is a brilliant movie, 9 out of 10. And I don't know if they'll ever get a sequel, but it would be cool to see that. But I don't know what they do in the sequel, because I feel like the story arcs are generally closed. Then again, that's just Furiosa. You could do a sequel more about Max, so you can do that. But yeah, I don't know if Tom Hardy would return. Even if he wouldn't, though, you could make Mad Max someone else. It would be. I feel like it wouldn't be too bad. Maybe it's too early now, but like maybe in a few years' time, I think a sequel to this would be quite interesting, just from my perspective. But yeah, a good film nonetheless. And I also like how I forgot his name, the villain's name. He was in Furiosa as well. I like how he got justice at the end, especially after the Furiosa movie as well. Adding context to that. So yeah, this is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. And I'm trying to think to myself, who would I rather go up against? Immortan Joe or Dementus? Who's the worst villain? I don't know at the moment, to be honest. Immortan Joe is more iconic, but Dementus is demented. I don't know. Anyway, goodbye.
Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it